Okay, got a fun one for you guys today. You're gonna like this one. I'm gonna share with you a recipe that I haven't had in 17 years. And there's a reason I haven't had it in 17 years is that the main ingredient hasn't been available for 17 years. And if you haven't guessed it, cicadas, that's right. We're gonna be eating some of these brood X cicadas that are hatching all over Maryland. And we're gonna try two recipes. I'm gonna just try a basic recipe where I stir fry them and a little bit of maybe salt and pepper and teriyaki. And then I'm gonna try Maryland style, of course, J.O. spice, and we'll see how we like them. My kids are gonna give them a shot too. I had them back in 2004. Only thing I remember, it was more of a novelty then. I guess it is still now. They had like a nutty taste. Some people say they taste like shrimp. I didn't get much of a shrimp taste from them. They are arthropods, so I know many of you are like, oh my God, that's so gross, while you dig into your, crab cakes, which basically is the same thing, just larger. So I'm gonna give these a shot, and I'll show you how we're gonna cook them. We went out and collected some tonight. I hadn't been able to find too many by the house. We were playing tennis tonight, and there was a bunch by the course. So we grabbed, I don't know, 15 or 20. I don't need too many of them, and we're gonna give them a shot. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're out here collecting my favorite meal. I haven't done this in 17 years. The last time I did this was 2004 when the 17-year cicadas were out then. They're out here again, and we're gonna collect them, and we're gonna do a catch, clean, and cook. It's more of a cook kind of thing, but my kids are gonna try it. So Jesse's gonna help me collect them here on the trees. It's pretty simple. You just grab them off the bark of the trees. Now we're getting the larvae crawling up the trees before they molt, or the ones that have just molted. Once they turn hard, we're not gonna eat those. So we'll show you. All right, Jesse, what do we got here, buddy? We got to capture. Oh, there's two right there, Jesse. 1 second. Two crawling up the tree right here. These are fairly easy to catch. Grab both of those. We're not going to take too many, just enough to eat as a light snack, and throw them in here. We're actually out here to play tennis, but figure what the heck, why not grab a few, right? And we'll do a Maryland style and a. I saw one over here a while ago. Oh, here's one, Jesse. Here, oh, there's one right here too. Right here. Get this one. Just gotta look. There's one there. Here you go. Drop him in here. And then there's one. Here, can you hold it? I'll get him. He's up here. He's up here a ways. And one up here. Oh wow, there's a bunch up there. Okay, here. Here, hold this.
I can feel them.
We haven't been able to find these at our house, but there's a bunch here, so we're gonna get them, and just enough for a handful or two. Oh yeah. Light snack for tomorrow. We're gonna probably blanch them and then cook them with a little Old Bay, maybe some teriyaki on half of them, some butter. Then Jesse can take them to school on Tuesday to scare everybody to break out of his lunchbox. What do you think? Yeah. All right. So first things, the cicadas that we collected are not the actual adults, but the nymphs that are emerging. So they come out in the early evenings, and they crawl up trees where they will then molt into the tenerals. The tenerals then harden, the coelomic fluid hardens, and then you have the adults. So you don't want to eat the adults. I guess you could, but I think they're just going to be mostly crunchy and hollow. So we're going to be eating the nymphs, and I have a couple tenerals. The tenerals are probably the best to eat from when I've been able to collect on the internet. The tenerals are right after the nymphs crawl up the tree and they molt. You'll see them, they have more of a whitish color. I have one here, and this is a teneral compared to a nymph for show. The nymphs are the harder ones, and they will molt. So I think the tenerals would be a bit to eat. Whoops, just knocked a bunch over. Hopefully the wife doesn't see that. So I got some cicadas on the floor. I'll pick those up, and we're going to parboil them to start off with, just to kill any bacteria. We'll parboil them for maybe a couple of minutes, and then we're going to stir fry them. So come along. Grab the cicadas out of the freezer. Just cool them off. And now I'm going to parboil them just for, I don't know, a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, just to kill any soil bacteria that might be in them, and then we will stir fry them. So I'm going to dump them in here, and I have also 2 tenerals I'm going to try, and just to see if there's a difference in taste between the nymphs and the tenerals. So if you come over here, I'll just gonna drop them in the boiling water, like so, and give that a few minutes, and we'll see. Okay, got the parboiled cicadas out, and I just got a little bit of melted butter here in the pan, and just threw a little salt on these. I'm gonna keep the first batch simple because I want the cicada to do the talking. So I've got a nice hot pan here. I'm gonna turn it down and just gonna stir fry these cicadas for a bit in butter and a little bit of salt, and we'll throw some J.O. spice on them. But for now, again, the first batch, just a little salt and maybe some J.O. spice and butter, and we'll just stir fry these gently here in the pan. And they're looking good already. We'll give them a few minutes. Okay, so here goes nothing. I parboiled these for 2 to 3 minutes just to kill any bacteria, and I just stir-fried these with butter, a little bit of salt. I'm going to try the plain ones first, then I'm going to try the ones with the Old Bay. So I got 2 batches here. Here's the ones with the Old Bay. I only did a couple of these, and here goes nothing. First one. Button. Definitely a bit nutty. I remember that taste before. Not bad. It's just average. It's sort of bland, actually. I'm not you know, tasting a whole lot. A little bit of nutty. So let's try the ones in the Old Bay. I got a feeling I like these better because, or I shouldn't say Old Bay. These are J.O. Spice because I love J.O. Spice. Oops. Yeah, that's where it's at. Little J.O. Spice. Little Maryland tree cicada. Good to go. I'd recommend that. So I stir-fried it in butter and salt, and then I just threw in some J.O. Spice, and that really gives it a nice flavor. Otherwise, it's a little bit bland, a little nutty on the back end. That's what I'm tasting. I'll let Jesse tell you what he thinks. So, but I should have mentioned, before I was eating the nymphs, I have a tendril here, or teneral, excuse me, not tendril, that's a plant. I have a teneral here, that's a nymph that is freshly molted. I'm gonna try this one just to see if it's any different in flavor. Texture-wise, it might be a little bit softer. Oh wow, that's remarkably better. That's much better. That was a teneral. I'm gonna try to get some more of those. I have another batch here tonight. I'm gonna let some molt overnight. That teneral tasted like a nutty popcorn flavor. That's pretty good. I like that. Huh? That's noticeably different. I don't know if that's, you know, I've only tried one of each. Maybe that's just variability, or that maybe that is the difference between the life cycle stages. The teneral is good. Almost like a popcorny, like nutty soft crab. Sorry, I know that makes no sense if you haven't had those, but that's all I got. We'll see what Jesse thinks. All right, Jesse's gonna give us his thoughts, just because different palate, different taste. He's gonna try the plain cicadas first. That's just a little bit of salt and butter, and let us know what you think, Jesse. Just throw it in there, chew it up. He looks deep in thought. He's had crickets before.
It reminds me of a baseball game. I can definitely taste like the nuts. Like it reminds me.
Oh, like peanuts at a baseball game? Okay. Has it got a nutty flavor? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Good. Good. And this is the ones drenched in J.O. Spice. I think you'll like those better. He likes salt like I do.
Yeah.
You like that better? Yeah. I found the other ones were bland. The teneral was really good. I gotta let these ones here molt.
Yeah, that's really
So
good.
you like the J.O. Spice? So Maryland cicada it is. That's got your vote. Would you eat some more?
Yeah.
Do you think your friends are gonna be freaked out when you take them to lunch on Monday? Yeah, it's a weird thing though. We eat a ton of arthropods, shrimp, and crabs, but suddenly, you know, we turn our noses up at the 17-year treat. I mean, we have annual cicadas here in Maryland too, which oddly enough I've never eaten. I guess it's just a I don't know. Once every 17 years, I got to try these again. It reminded me of the first time I had them, but I liked them. I would definitely eat them again. What about you?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jesse and I just got done comparing notes, and we both liked them. I think by far the best one I had though, and it was just plain. It wasn't in the J.O. was the one teneral. So I have some more that we collected tonight. I'm gonna let these molt overnight, and hopefully I can catch them in that teneral stage early tomorrow morning. And we'll fix some more like that. If not, we can go out and collect some tomorrow evening. But I noticed a difference, a noticeable difference, not in just the texture, but the flavor too. So I doubt the flavor changed. Maybe it's just in my head, but I would recommend the teneral so far.